got some dirt in my header. That's convenient. Well, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Wild West Farmer. Today is going to be our last day, hopefully combining wheat. I've got a 60-acre patch and 7 acres worth of corners. So Cheeto's got his radio, I'll have mine. Mic check, mic check. That work. Good to know they still work. Very good. Whew. Looks like we'll be combining today. So we're going to turn our separator on. We'll turn our header on. Give it the beams. And get to cutting. Well, I just stopped right quick, kind of show y'all our Milo. Starting to boot pretty heavy. Shooting some heads out. So it's really came along. This is the Milo I was showing y'all the other day. Had all the hail damage in it. So it's really starting to pop back up and try. We've been watering on that and strip irrigated. This wheat patch I pulled into, oh man, it's worse than I thought. The hail really got into it. I thought it would make at least 5 or 6 bushels. And it's not making nothing. These heads, they just barely have any seeds in them. I'd say there's probably 2 or 3 bushels on the ground and probably 2 or 3 bushels on the plant. Just, oh, I'm so ready to be done with wheat harvest. It's absolutely pitiful. Luckily, the grain up north did make pretty good. But this stuff that's not making a couple bushels is just, it's just pitiful to combine. But I was hoping we'd at least get some in the tank. I've cut the ends off. I've made a couple rounds and probably have a couple 1,000 pounds in the combine. We're gonna mow this down right fast and move on. I've been cutting for about 30 minutes. Sample looks ugly, but not too concerned. It's just it's not good wheat. I think my plan is we're gonna come in here next week. We're gonna plow this up with the disc, maybe the red plow with big sweeps on it after that. Get this thing cleaned up nice. We got Milo growing up here on the north side and over there, and I don't want to risk any chemical damage from spraying this layout ground to get on our Milo. So the easiest way to do that is just plow it. It's just 60 acres, it's not too big of a deal. Smooth this ground up, get it farmed back into shape, because I think I'm gonna go back to wheat on this one. But before we plant it, I think we're gonna put a heavy dose of fertilizer on it. Not too heavy, but you know, maybe like 80 units of nitrogen, probably mix a blend of NPK. Really was hoping it would make more than this, but it's just not good. So we're going to finish up this field and move on to the next one, which I know is better. It's beardless wheat is where we're going to be moving to next. And it's just 7 acres, so it shouldn't take us very long, but at least it will have something coming in the bin. So we'll get to finish on a positive note. You win some, you lose some. It's not all bad. All the crops are really starting to turn the corner, looking a lot better. We got some chances of rain coming. It's kind of a gloomy day. It's really probably not the best combining day. When you're putting a bushel in the combine, you just combine and get done. You don't want to wait for a perfect scenario because the scenario has already been messed up. So hopefully we catch us a rain. It'd be sure nice. Our dryland Milo up north closer to my house is sure needing some moisture on it. It's all shaping up to look pretty good if we can catch some more rain. Past 2 days we've been 95 and 35 mile an hour winds. And that's kind of like putting a blow dryer right beside your face and just running it all day. It will dry you out. This ground is already starting to get dry, even though we had 6.5 to 8.5 inches on it just 2 weeks ago. The deep moisture should probably still be there, but that first 3 to 4 inches is starting to really get dry. Most all the water that we got off those rains ran to the lake bottoms, filled up the lakes. They didn't really soak in because when it rained, you know, 2 inches in 30 minutes. Rains. Wasn't nice, slow rains. Full of hail too. So our ground is packed. It's hard as a brick. That's why we're going to plow a couple of these fields. Most of them I'm going to try to spray where I don't have anything to dodge. So I've been watching lots of harvest videos, obviously on YouTube, and we're going pretty short distance, so we're gonna put our strap right here, go to there. We have a lot of problems with our little chains, getting the boomers just right. Tight. Just cleaning our tank out a little bit. We're gonna switch to some beardless wheat. What better to use than a cattle sorting prod? Yeah!
That's not it, is it?
Doesn't seem like it enough. Cheeto, did you leave the toolbox open?
Yeah, I figured you wanted some wheat trash.
Well, it sure feels good to be pulling out of here. Whew, I think this is Friday, Saturday, and part Monday, 2.5 days of cutting, and we got, I don't even know, 2 trucks total. It's terrible. It's a lot more fun cutting wheat than it is just driving the combine. Ugh. Really looking forward to being done with the combine. That way we can get it all cleaned up and get on to new adventures. We got lots of weeds growing in this wheat stubble that needs sprayed. We just got other things we need to be working on. Sprayer needs to be rolling pretty hardcore, but it's been too windy to spray the past 3 days. It's actually kind of worked out that we're getting to combine when we can't be spraying anyway. But I'm gonna run eat lunch. After lunch, we're going to grab the combine, bring it over here, and we're gonna finish up our harvest. Safety first, on to the next one. Finally, a little after lunch, we're gonna go get our header hooked back up and get that 7 acres wiped out. Got to move the ladder when you go down the road. If not, it sticks out about 3 feet. You'll hit cars, or cars will hit you. So got it. Yeah, you can see how far that sticks over from where the actual tire is. We're gonna hook our header on and get done with this chore. There it is. What I always like to do is get it hooked like that, back up, and kind of set that header down low, because you got to go outside and hook all the stuff up and latch it on to the combine. So as long as it's low, you know, it's a lot safer being beside it. I can tell visually she's hooked, it ain't going nowhere. So we're going to just pull over here and get on some dirt and get out of that grass so we don't get chiggers on our legs. Thresher in, start our header up, give it the gas. Let's go combine some more wheat. Got some dirt in my header. That's convenient. There goes my brother. He's combining right across the street. I think that's a 670 with a McDon 40-foot draper. Nice rig, real nice rig. But I'm out here, I had to stop. Had someone come stick all their flags out in the field, but I don't run that wire through my combine, so I'll stop and get all them real fast. Well, I know it doesn't look like much from the cab, but it sure is nice cutting wheat that the heads have the seed in them. This is beardless wheat, but it's finely glowing. I mean, you go cut wheat for 3 days and only get a hopper load. It's like, golly, that's bad. It's just 7 acres. Hoping to get it to about mid-window. That'd be pretty good. Be about 15-ish bushels, which is pretty average for our area. I think our county average is like 17 bushels, so can't really expect more than that. This was wheat last year, so it's wheat behind wheat. So I don't know what we'll grow here next year, but just a big blessing and a relief to know like some of this wheat does have some seed left in it. Now this did take a hail. There I could see seed on the ground from the cab, but nothing like that took down there, or that half pivot that we cut the other day, 120 acres. So a little bit dirty, but it's beardless wheat, and beardless wheat cuts, it's pretty hard to thrash. We're gonna save this little patch of beardless wheat seed, and I got a call from the neighbor just a second ago. He said we need to get a bigger truck, so we got a Pro Box, and we're gonna try to shoot that combine into this Pro Box and this one. So I'm thinking we got about 5,000 pounds of seed. Hopefully it'll all fit in these 2 boxes. Now we're gonna go get a scale ticket on them. I weighed this earlier today, 2,600 pounds, so we'll see what it weighs loaded, and hopefully we can land the grain into the boxes. All okay? Say what? I don't even count. I think right now. That'd be a close shit. That's a tight shot right there. Back up, back up, back up.
Yeah, we got it real close.
You didn't know it didn't make a whip for the ball fine.
Missed a little bit. But that's all right. This road needs some cover crop for next year. I think that was a very good one.
I would say that's a pretty good success, dropping that much grain. So I was hoping this little 7 acres would make about 6,000 pounds. And that's about as close to a measurement as you can get, other than our spillage here. But yeah, I've got a little bit of a spill right here. Just hard to get that combine lined up perfect for these boxes. So this beardless wheat seed, I've had this seed for probably 4 years, and we've been kind of planting on it. It's getting wild. So we're gonna keep this little piece back just for some cow hay or something. And then my wife wanted some to make some bread out of, so I don't think she's gonna make that much bread. But anyway, this is dirty. I'll have to send it off, get it cleaned, or run it through. Me and my brother, we've got a cleaner. It's got these husks in it up here. We'll have to get those husks out. Couldn't really turn my fan up because it's been stuck at 1,000. But anyway, I really do hope y'all have enjoyed the harvest videos. I know some of the harvest was just kind of dreadful to watch with the hail that came through and really affected some of those crops. So for the most part, I think the wheat was a win, especially as a real big success where it didn't have hail on it. So luckily I had some hail insurance, federal crop insurance. It's all gonna work out just fine. So don't be too concerned. It's all good, and God is good. So hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. If you're looking to subscribe and you like farming content, that's what we do here. Me and Cheeto and Albert, we farm all day, every day. So we're gonna keep on farming, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Perfect.